Alright guys, so now you have your hosting account through HostGator. This is the inside of the cPanel, which is short for control panel. You're looking at one of my accounts. You'll have your own. This is one of my accounts. So let's take a look. There's a couple things in here. At first, when you first look at it, some of the stuff that I like about the inside of the control panel are the video tutorials. They take you step by step through how the control panel works and how to set up certain things. Of course, there is email. Now, the email accounts you can set up, info at or your name at or whatever, and you can set up as many email accounts as you want. You have webmail, so if you want to go through and set up webmail or check your mail while you're traveling or whatever. So all those cool things are in here. Some of these things you're not going to need, but they're there, and as you need them, they will be there for you, right? So that's a good thing. Now, to set up WordPress, here's the deal. This is why I like the cPanel through HostGator. Quick install. You click on quick install, and what it's going to do is it's going to bring up WordPress. And then there's all this other stuff. Ignore it. It's not even important to you. Look for the WordPress button. Click on WordPress. Click continue. And then for you, since you set up your domain name, and in this case I'm just going to set up a subname, but you would load yours in under your main domain. And again, very simple process, no rocket science yet, nothing major. This is basically just like filling out a little application on the internet, and that's how I want you to think about it. So here, what we're going to do is we're going to go through and fill out the information. So what's the email address that you want to use? Enter that information, and then give the blog a title, and then a username, and then put in your first name and your last name. Once that information's in place, click install now. Now once it's installed, you're going to get to a login page. Put in your username. The password will be emailed to you or show up on the screen. When it does, copy and paste it, and then click login. And there you go. Now you're logged into your WordPress website. Folks, you just took your website 70% of the way in terms of setting up hosting, is that's what you need to do. Building out your WordPress website, getting your WordPress website set up and installed, right? So you're going to need to do that anyway. You don't have to pay a web developer hundreds of dollars to do that. Now, here's the thing. Your web developer can now build your website right on the domain, and I'll show you how to put up a coming soon page if you want to do something like that. But basically what you get is, depending on the time that you install the website, you're going to get a basic WordPress website, which looks a lot like this. So it's pretty simple. Now, depending on when you install it, you're going to get something pretty simple just like this. Okay? Now it's time to install a theme. So let's take the step a little bit further. So you click on themes, right? Nothing hard so far. We've just been pointing and clicking. There are a number of themes that are already installed. You could also add a new theme, and it'll bring up other themes. These are all free themes to help get you started. I'll show you those right here under the existing themes. So these are themes that if you want to, before you hire a web developer, you could play around with these themes, install them, uninstall them, and just look through the different themes, see if you see something in there you like. Most of the time, the free themes are just not going to do what you want them to do. So you're going to need to have a customized theme. And I'm going to show you how to select a theme in the next video so that you can install that theme. I'm going to show you how to download that theme. I'm going to show you how to install the theme, and I'm going to show you how to customize the theme. And all of that may sound, fairly challenging, but it's going to be really, really simple to do. And again, if you happen to get stuck somewhere, don't worry about it. If you add a web developer to the project, you're only looking at someone helping you maybe a few hours. And you could find almost anyone to do that for you. They'll be happy to pick up some of that bookend work, some of the stuff at the end to help, create a great looking website for you. And you will have saved yourself hundreds of dollars. Also, since you have most of it installed, and I'm not saying that they would, but no one can take advantage of you because they figure you're fairly savvy, you've gotten most of it done. Okay? Next video, I'll show you some themes.